fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Dungeon BJJ, Kieran. His opponent, representing SBG Manchester, fighting out of the blue corner, Steve Hooper.
Second semi-final of this lightweight four-man tournament, based on the first semi-final that we've just witnessed between Danny Williams and Nick Pirrigham. Nick Pirrigham, your winner. We'll be watching this closely to see whom he's going to face. Very good fight this on paper. Kieran Lister, very good record, 9-3, comes out of the gym. Dungeon Gym up in the northeast. They've got some great amateur fighters. Justin Burlinson, who's set to appear shortly, and Steve Hooper has been around for a while. Out to the SBG Gym in Manchester.
And they're happy to trade it out on their feet here. Lister came out spotting the gi. So you know that
Burlinson will also come out in that same. It's the sort of moniker of that, of the Dungeon. But just a nice bit of respect shown. Slightly low. Hooper just asking for a minute to rearrange the cup, just give him a quick count.
Very kind of Lister to
yeah, I think he knew it was low, to be honest.
Hey, there's some people who would still go in there for the kill you fight until the ref's opposite.
This is true.
It's nice to see a bit of sportsmanship.
And we resume back where we were a few moments ago. Head kick attempt from Hooper, looping left hook.
He stopped him in his track.
Seen Hooper fight a few times over the years, take more than a little short hand to put him away.
Hooper's throwing looping shots zone. Lister's kind of got his number on all of them. He's slipping, he's rolling, he's countering.
And one thing you'll see as this fight progresses, I'm just speaking from a Lister point of view, and you'll see it with Burlinson when he fights later on tonight. The Dungeon guys, they fight at their own pace. They're not rushed. They don't allow themselves to have the pace dictated for them. So Lister will do this all night, and he'll just throw single shots, throw the head combo, whip a kick up there, 1-2. Good right hand from Hooper.
Beautiful by Hooper. Lister comes back, delivers 1-2 of his own and a nice inside leg kick. But yeah, you know, the pace it's perfect, it's constant, but it's not too erratic. And what does Hooper do? Because every time he moves forward, you know, there's something coming at him in the form of a feint, a jab,
and that's it. What you have to look at is that the gym is Dungeon BJJ. As far as I'm aware, it says MMA on our paper, but does Lister look like he's a BJJ practitioner? He looks like he's quite happy to stand and bang at the moment. So well versed, as I said. Hooper initiating the takedown, or at least an attempt.
Lister straight in there, just gets his hand under, kind of like hit the switch.
Beautiful reversal.
He was preparing him to hit that switch there, and he's looking to transition into another block there. We're about to just, you know, try. And
Hooper looking to, sorry to cut you off, Hooper looking to sort of control him. Lister instantly pushing down on the head, back to his feet, albeit momentarily.
Now this is scary because you know, you've let on to the fact that Hooper is tough, and he is. But Lister has, you know, definitely been more than adequate in every department. The wrestling, the striking, and now the control on the ground.
I was going to say, and Lister, albeit, I suppose, in the defensive position towards the end of that round, basically set his base out, left arm out away from his body, and although Hooper's in top position, he's eating a face full of right hands. So, good opening round by both men.
I tell you what, though, when Hooper went in for that takedown and Lister hit the switch, isn't that a beautiful thing to see? It almost looked effortless, single arm over the top, took control again. And I love that technique.
Like you say, to his credit, Hooper kept looking away, managed to follow through on that takedown. Enjoyed his spells, did Hooper. Good right hand, sort of stumbled Lister back 3 or 4 paces. A lot of single shots being thrown by both fighters, but very evenly matched, very good match. Like we say on paper. Kieran Lister 9-3, Steve Hooper 8-3. So virtually identical in all sense of this match. Weight, height, record. So it's no surprise that they equal each other out pretty well. Third man in charge of this one is Dean Weir, and he waves the action on at the start of round 2. Good right hand from Hooper.
Hooper opened up with that big right hand like he did in the first round. He likes throwing that big right hook.
Lovely from Hooper.
Leg kick.
Yeah, lovely from Hooper. Caught the leg kick. Look for the takedown. Lister equal to it. Did very well to sort of get back and break.
Yep, he felt Hooper looking for that Kimura grip.
Good left hand from Lister. But Hooper, as I said, it's going to take more than that. He's as tough as they come. Seen him many a times over the years. So single shots won't work. It would be nice to see, well, I would say Lister, based on that exchange, Lister sort of throw maybe a kick, a second shot behind it. But even when Hooper's landing his solid shots, follow it up, catch your opponent off guard, and ultimately that second shot could be the difference.
You were definitely right about the pace setting here. You know, it's not come away from this pace that.
And it looks like it suits Hooper. Obviously, I've never seen Hooper fight live from sort of cage side this close.
Yeah.
It's generally been from on via stream or something in the back, but it looks like it suits him too. As I said, Lister will just stand and do his own thing all night.
Hooper's throwing a lot of one bombs though from the right hand, and none yet. Like one of them's found its mark. I want to see him lead in with that jab. You know, he's throwing a lot of winding shots, and Lister's throwing a lot of nice, clean, crisp, straight shots down the pipe. He's beating him to the punch all the time.
Yeah, good low kick from the borderline low. Hooper just giving the cup a bit of a shake. Hooper just trying to work Lister out. It would appear he's just throwing single shots. It would appear that's more so to try and judge the distance. That was a little better that time. That looping left hook because he closes the distance. Good left hand from Lister.
Beautiful. He likes that left cross.
Jump.
Superman punch there.
Jumping in is Lister. Stiff jab though from Hooper, who shoots in. Good low shot. Lister instantly going cross face.
And look at how he's positioning the arms there. He may be looking, even though the fence in the way, to kind of scoot those hips out. He's got that foot over the side. He's looking to sink that hook in and pull himself over. Hooper's wise to it though. He gets his weight high, driving down onto Lister. Lister's forced to take all that pressure on his arm.
The action just slowing momentarily as Hooper looking to improve the position that he had from the takedown. Lister landing some short right hands. He's got Cooper in a sort of precarious position.
Yeah, very similar to the end of the last round. He took the underhook on the arm and he just based up onto a foot, and that was the difference. He was putting all his weight on his right arm, trying to stop Hooper from securing the takedown. Managed to scoot a leg under there with the incredible hip dexterity that he clearly has. He just scoots his leg under there and bases up, takes down a few punches.
And not a tough fight, I'm sure you'll agree, in terms of it's not been I was going to say action-packed, but that would have been wrong. I mean, it's not been, like I said, because of the pace. Both these fighters look extremely fresh. We can see Lister here. He's not breathing heavy. We can't really see Hooper on the far side, but he doesn't look overly concerned from what's happened. So both fighters look like they're capable to go 3, if not championship rounds.
And they're both fighting their fight, you know, like Hooper's shooting in some beautiful shots.
Good deep low shot.
To it, you know, Lister's throwing some strikes and Hooper's equal to it. And going into the third round, it's all to fight for. You know, if Hooper lands one of those shots, it's...
Absolutely. Good low shot, as you said, Dan, in the second from Hooper. We're moving to the third and final round. Touch of gloves to start this one. Your second tournament semi-final here at the O2 Academy in Leeds, packed house.
Beautiful right hand landed by Hooper there.
Bit more urgency from Hooper, you'd see.
First 2 straight shots he's thrown. On my recollection, he landed them both.
And maybe that is just the SBG men saying at the end of the second, that round wasn't probably as close. Lister probably nicked it. So Hooper just trying to come on strong now through the final third.
And I know why he was leading with the right hand, because he's fighting a southpaw, right? And you've got to. But it was just the fact that he was throwing a looping shot. Now he's throwing more concise, crisp, straight down the middle, and he's finding his target, as he just did again.
Right hand from Hooper. They're coming together. Lister, I was going to say lovely head movement from Lister, but then Hooper ducks the punch and rolls. So yes, good skills shown by both men here.
Definitely tit for tat. You can just see some welts building up on Hooper's legs there. The inside to the left and the outside to the
Lovely
right.
Superman punch again.
There's a cut over the top of Lister's eye though. Over the top of his right eye there, Chris. And it could affect his vision that he's pouring.
Yeah, I've just seen it now. It doesn't look too bad, but it is just trickling, as you said, into the eye of Lister.
Yep, I would have loved to have seen the shot that caused that.
Now, if I was Hooper, I'd be going after that looping left hook that he threw. There's the head kick. Try and open that eye, put himself in a position where he can sort of dominate the final 60 seconds of this round. And it's obviously affecting Lister because, as you said, Dan, he's wiping it away.
Yep.
Good right hand from Hooper.
Maybe a right straight left hand by Hooper. Just target that cut a little bit. He's wiping his eye, it's affecting his vision, but it's not affecting the fight yet. He's still getting up.
Good right hand from Hooper.
Lister's doing the right things now. You can't stop that cut, but he's dealing with it well. But can Hooper land the left hand? Lister's landing those little pitter-patter shots, but they're effective. Hooper's clearly landed the heavier metal here.
And both guys seem to be just slowing down now towards the end of this third. Lister throwing some leg kicks, Hooper throwing shots over the top. Good right straight from Hooper.
They've both been tit for tat in this entire fight.
And Lister's eyes getting a lot worse.
That is opening up. This has got to spur Hooper on now.
Surely now. Looking for the left hook. As I said.
Can he maybe disguise a right hand left head kick?
It's right on the eyebrow. So final 10 seconds. Hooper and Lister, as we said on paper, it was set. It was a great fight and it's backed it up. It's been a superb contest throughout this. Close fight.
I don't want to call that one.
No, me personally, I wouldn't like to either. First round exceptionally close.
Yeah.
Second round, for me, it was probably Lister just did enough to nick it. Third round, Hooper, I think, possibly just nicked it as well. There are a lot of single shots being thrown. Hooper seems to think he's won it. He's put his arms up.
And he's changed,
it's close.
a couple of things going into that third round that made the difference. He started leading with a straight punch.
I mean,
look what happens.
If I had to pick someone now, oh God.
Don't do it, don't do it.
Based on what I've just seen, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a draw. But for me, I see a split decision coming, personally. I don't know for whom, but the judges have made their call. And the scorecard has been passed to RMC, so Lee Nicholson has the official decision. And we will pass it in cage to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for our fighters. And so, after 3 rounds of action, we head to our judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision for your winner,